And hello, this is Race81 coming to you with another Wi-Fi battle. So, back again, didn't do these competitive Wi-Fi battles, narratings and stuff like that for a while. So here we got this new guy named Johnny John, and we have our old wise goatee. Usually comes to every tournament, and he's really good. So here we go. Goatee leads off with his Keldeo, or Captain Unicorn as we like to call him, and John leads off with a Politoed. Obviously rain, nice, cool. Well, here John goes with the dig. Doesn't really do too much to Keldeo. Goes with the Parashong, and Keldeo just goes with the Sacred Sword. So now Keldeo's forced to switch out, so that Calm Mind is somewhat useless. So here goes Protect stalls the turn, and then Politoed restoring a little bit of HP. Count goes to 2. So here, basically, I probably would have went with the Parashong at first. Then I would have went with the dig. You know, whatever. Anyway, so here saves Politoed for last. Goes into a Latias, takes that Sacred Sword, not too much, because Sacred Sword, even though it's a special attack, attacks the physical side, so Special Wall Latias is not too good against Sacred Sword. So here, Goatee kind of knows, he's like, okay, Dragon type, Dragon, blah 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 blah, let me go into my fortress, wall this Latias. And Latias goes for the Calm Mind, predicting the switch. Latias goes for the Recover, and Fortress throws down the Toxic Spikes. So this is pretty good. Latias now is just setting up on Fortress, while Fortress is setting up on Latias. Oh no, Fortress actually goes under the Volt Switch. Nice, trying to see what what this John guy is gonna do. So now Goatee goes into his signature Pokemon, which everybody knows at this tournament so far, is his Dragonite. So here Latias with a double Calm Mind goes and Dragon Pulses and almost OHKOs the Dragonite with a Marvel Scale, which is crazy. Now Dragonite with a DD becomes faster than Latias and takes down Latias fairly simple with a Dragon Claw. So now out comes the Volcarona, because there's no rocks, so Volcarona's kind of nice. And Volcarona was poisoned because of the Toxic Spikes. It's only one layer, and Volcarona now goes down with Dragon Claw. So pretty much at this point, I feel that it's going to be a sweep. Pretty much. I mean, here is a Jolteon. Jolteon's really fast. So here, he goes with the Extreme Speed, predicting that Jolteon was faster, does a lot of damage, and Owen goes for the Volt Switch, so he can come out again if there is no other entry hazards. So here he changes the weather to sun, which is kind of weird, and also he has the balloons, which is nice. So here Keldeo goes with the Scald, while his Ninetales doesn't take it too well, and Ninetales then retaliates with a Solar Beam, which takes out his Keldeo, which is nice. I kind of like that. That was actually not a bad play. So out comes the Heatran, and at this point it's kind of like, what's this John guy gonna do? So he opts to save his Ninetales, sending out the Haxorus to take out whatever hit that the Heatran's going to do, and he goes for Earth Power, which does quite a bit to the Haxorus. I'm not going to lie, that's a lot. So then Heatran goes for Hidden Power, which is probably Dragon or Ice. It's probably definitely Ice, just because of type coverage. And then out comes the Politoed, so that Politoed is going to try to scare off his Heatran. So let's see what Heatran does in the rain. Heatran just goes straight for the Earth Power because he knew he was faster. Politoed was in the range of being knocked out. So now out comes Jolteon, which is also very weak. And here Jolteon, I don't know what it's going to do, but predicting something, predicting the Volt Switch. Goatee goes into his Thunderous Theron form, gets the Volt Absorb, and then Jolteon feints to poison. That was actually really, really excellent play on Goatee's part. So here, Ninetales comes out. This is kind of like a weird dual weather team or something. I don't know what the guy was thinking, but it's interesting. I mean, it put in work. He ended up getting 4th today in the tournament, and this was round 1. So Heatran then comes back out, and Ninetales goes with the Will-O-Wisp, but since Will-O-Wisp doesn't even affect Heatran, his Flash Fire, he doesn't get the boost. 100% sure with that. So then Heatran then just finishes it off with Earth Power, and that's the game. Thank you. Comment, subscribe, and hope